Popping, y'all. Sometimes, you know, even if you've been eating clean, you gotta have a little bit of dessert, you know, a little bit of a humble pie. And ain't nothing better when you see somebody else get a slice of humble pie that they didn't expect to be getting dessert that day. And that's what happened to DDG. Big flexer, big talk about all that money talk when he had that beef with Lil Rodney's son. But when it came down to Mr. Beast and donating some bread, things got a little funny, because there was the big huge call with like Trainwrecks, Mr. Beast, Kai Cenat wasn't involved, Aiden Ross, XQC, all these big, at minimum 9 figures, damn near everyone I listed. And then you had DDG in there with his modest hit. Nah, that's not a modest hit. Let me not play DDG like that. Moonwalking, that's a hit. But he left the call when they started talking about these 100K type of donations. So I'm gonna play you guys that clip right now.
Nah, they didn't kick me. I literally left. But nah, I'm gonna donate something. That 100K, 200K they talking about. Nah. Nah, me. I'm telling y'all, I'm very, very frugal. I love charity. I will be donating, but 100,000. Not in the budget.
Shazam!
No.
Listen, man, so Illuminati, I swear, he was like the oracle with this. I thought 100K is a lot, but I hear 100K on his wrist. Wasn't he flexing 100K on his wrist? Man, a little. That's supposed to be on your wrist. So if you're putting something on your wrist, like my watch, I don't even like to wear watches. I don't like to have anything on me, really. It feels like something's restricting me. And then you get tan lines on it, and it just gets annoying. It's like, yo, get this thing off of me. Only when you need to use it. But for example, like most people that are buying watches, if you are a watch person, you know, a watch is like nothing to you. You would donate the same amount that you got on a watch, right? So if DDG's talking about he got bust down 100K on his watch, flexing that, all that on his, what is it? They don't call it the Cuban. I think they call it the Link. They call it the, I don't even know, dog. I don't know jewelry. I just leave that to the chicks and the rappers. Like, they can talk about all that jewelry. Whatever type of link that they got now, snake links or whatever. But DDG, what do you think he donates? He's like, yo, 100K is too much. All right, we get it. Although he's been eating, he's been flexing that he's been eating since, and we've been pocket watching. We got our eyes out there. We got birds like Lord Varys from Game of Thrones. We got our birds reporting back to us the revenue that is being generated. We've got all that in the books. It's filed in the library. So we can pull it out, but it's okay. We're just keeping it to the side right now. Guess how much DDG donated? He donated $1,000. DDG's donation message to Mr. Beast Team Water, $1,000. This all I got, gang. My bill's high. Now, I will say, actually, let's hear DDG's explanation first. Let me play you guys that clip.
And I see niggas was trying to come at me, trying to like clown me for being in that Discord call. Okay, like, why do you think I'm just finna just up 100 off the Discord call though? I don't give a f. I have 500 million. Why you think I'm just finna up 100? Just, you know what I mean? Like, bro,
Nah, I understand where he coming from. I definitely understand where he coming from. Then at the same time, this is not even his project. So like, imagine it's like kind of somebody like demanding you, yeah, yes, come up 100,000. You get what I'm saying? It's a little. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. You get what I'm saying? I get DDG, bro. I ain't gonna count. A lot of people, y'all looking at it the wrong way. From him donating 100,000, what does he get out of it? Not saying that everything you have to do is you should receive something back, but when you're donating a lump sum of something, you should expect a return. And donating 100,000, what is his return going to be? Yeah, I thought so.
can't think about this. Can I think about a number? Like,
and then we're talking about years of water, 1,000 years of water. Gang. Yeah. Okay.
The why is trying to call me? They try to call me broke because I ain't just up 100. Like the niggas that talk shit about me, I'm light years ahead of y'all financially. You know what I mean? But there's other niggas in this world that's light years ahead of me, bro. It's like I ain't afraid to say that, bro. I just gave 1,000 Years of water. Off strength. Off strength, though. 1K, cool. Like, nah, nigga, you gotta do at least 5. How much did you do, brother?
Yeah, that's a question you gotta ask. You didn't, these people that saying shit didn't put any bread into this shit. But then they have, you get what I'm saying? They have the rights to, oh, he only put 1,000. Bro, you didn't put shit. You get what I'm saying? You didn't even put $1.
I bet you ain't do 10.
Listen, when he's talking about, this is why like I said before, there are certain scenarios where I don't like the publicly pressuring people to donate, and it looks poorly on them if they don't donate. However, with this, nah, pressure them. If somebody's a flexer, now suddenly DDG's talking about, like, yeah, you know, I'm not afraid to say there's people above my level. No. There's people above your level of generosity, not your level of wealth. DDG could have threw a little 10 bands. Now, I will say DDG's probably looking at them lawyer fees. He's probably looking at that potential child support he's going to get hit with. We don't, he's definitely eating more than Halle Bailey right now. She's getting paid per movie. Like, what are we going to talk? Is anybody streaming Halle Bailey music? I almost choked on.
She makes music? Wow.
Oh, I almost choked on air right there when I said streaming Halle Bailey music. Jeez, who's doing that? Chloe Bailey, I can understand. Now, Chloe Bailey's not the star that they thought she would be, but she's getting streamed. DDG's getting streamed probably more than both of those combined. So, yeah, when it comes to somebody like DDG that's a big flexer, nah. You got to come back here. You cannot do the whole, how much did y'all donate? You can't do that because other people ain't flexing. They're not saying they got it. They're not saying 100K is nothing. They don't got ice all around their neck and their ankles and he got iced out toe rings. I'm surprised we haven't seen a Zesty rapper with an iced out toe ring. I feel like that's something Non-Vicious would do. He better get on that. I just gave him a free scheme. Just know that it came from here first. So Non-Vicious, he got to get an iced out toe ring. That'll be his next form of promo. That'll probably be the first original thing he's done, because like dude's been paying homage his whole career. It's like, dog, aren't you gonna pay homage after you get lit on your own? Dude started off paying homage. I guess that's just what they call biting nowadays. Although
he keep wiping his nose, man. What's up? Who is this guy, man? What's up with this dude?
It does work. I don't know why I'm going on this tangent about this Non-Vicious guy. Clearly, it's working. So with DDG, you know, he follows up on this $1,000 donation, and he says the following.
God damn, bro. Seen this train wreck gamble with $3 billion. Of course, she's going to put up 400. Duh. I guess I'm broke. I like that narrative better. It's way much safer. Thou Wow good. Thou Wow good money. Nick can't do a Thou Wow. Twitch CEO do a Thou Wow. It's good. Nobody tripping. They like, oh, he.
Why he even paying it that much attention? That shit must really be hitting his ass. He must. Ain't gonna lie, DDG, what's up? What's up? Cause I ain't gonna lie, Bill. It was me and motherfuckers in my ear. You only threw 1,000. You know, bro, I would ignore the fuck out of them because I know that I deposited 1,000 more than they did. Than all of the people that saying something there. So I wouldn't give a fuck. No cap, but hey, that shit affecting his ass. I don't know what's going on.
They crack a couple jokes for about 6 hours, lead alone. DDG threw 1,000. I'm poor as I'm failed. I'm failing in life. Like, damn, you can't do a band though off strength. Just off strength though, like a whole band though. You know what I mean?
This is the problem too. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Now he is talking about the Twitch CEO, and the Twitch CEO can get his deal of criticism. Sure, we will get to the Twitch CEO eventually. Maybe, I don't even know if y'all care about it, but the Twitch CEO is not out here flexing what's on his wrist. We don't know what whips he's driving. We don't know what jets he's hopping on, and we don't know what chicks he's tricking on. But DDG, he could trick, man, 1,000. He probably take a girl on a date for $1,000. Come on, man. But when it comes to water, suddenly the tap is dry. Meanwhile, diamonds shining, pouring water all over them, tricking on whatever new girl that he's got. Now, I will say, when DDG's buying these chicks gifts, he's investing. And no, he's not investing in the relationship with the chick. He's investing in how much that chick's generating him. He's like, yo, this chick generated me 25 bands this stream. I throw her a little 5. She's gonna be with me for another 2-3 months. That's a couple 100,000. You don't get returns like that anywhere else. So I do get DDG doing that, but hey, as a viewer, we're looking at it like, come on, man, just $1,000, and you've been getting money for what, 10+ years? It's not like DDG just got in the game and he's getting his first slice of bread. The guy's got damn near, he's got a wheat farm. Guy's shipping out bread, but a measly little $1,000, but now he wants to take the broke approach. This is the thing, man. When you start flexing, when you're talking about you got all this money, everybody's looking at you like there better not be a time when this reminds me of, wow, this is actually the modern day version of the Migos. If you guys remember, this must have been at least 12 years ago, probably 13 years ago. It was after Versace, I know that for sure. Migos went to a high school and they donated to a high school. I don't know if it was their old high school. They probably didn't, they go to different high schools, but they donated to a high school $1,000, which, you know, good donation. Anything you donate is fine. But they had this ginormous check. The photo is hilarious, and it's written $1,000 on it. They're like, dog, you did not need a check this big to write $1,000 on it. And this is what DDG is doing right here. All eyes are on him. Everybody that he was associating with is donating 100 bands or 50 bands, and then he comes in with a little 1,000. But, you know, DDG
Eagles down bad for that shit. What the fuck are they doing? That shit pitiful, gang. That big ass check, bro. If you don't pull that one of them checks off your fucking slip and write that thou out, man, what? They did that shit for the gram. They did that shit for the gram.
He's looking at them lawyer fees. He's probably looking at production fees. Maybe he's got some like 3 or 4 chicks that he's got in line for the next relationship, and that's what he's trying to save for. But damn, I'm just saying, I don't want to hear no money talk from DDG anymore. Like we got to start having these rappers and streamers. The streamers don't really flex like that. Like you know how much bread Black Boy Max is getting? It's disgusting. XQC didn't even start flexing. I don't even know when XQC started flexing. It had to be post 2021 because that guy was up so many millions and didn't buy anything. I think the first thing he bought was like a McLaren. Trainwrecks too. That guy was up so much. So those guys, they didn't start flexing until they hit 100 million, I think, if I had to guess. Which, hey, if you're up at that much, yeah, you've got the right to flex. But with DDG, this guy's been flexing for a minute. So I don't think he realized like, yo, well, I think he realized that there was levels to this, but he thought everybody else was below his level, and they were for quite a while. But come on, like $1,000? Nah, I'm not gonna clown somebody's donation, but they need a flex donation. So whenever DDG's pouring up or showing some ice, showing some of you, I just spent 10 bands here, we're gonna be like, oh, well, match that 10 bands you spending, throw it to some, not charity, because we don't know where the money's going in charity, but like, you know, do something with that and turn it into a little positive. So that's the way I see the whole situation. I think it's funny. I think we out.